Hi, Frank J. Donahue here of Not Why, an ex-FedEx airline jet pilot. Did you know that in the United States, there are about 1 million lawyers and around 900,000 doctors, but there's only 100,000 airline pilots? Each profession serves its own purpose, but consider this. Airline pilots transport almost 2 million passengers and almost 5 million packages per day. And flying remains the safest form of transportation in the USA. Well, this vlog is about retirement. You may desire to retire and struggle with when and how to retire. What will you do? What will you miss and what will you not miss? Well, it's important to take your time and your transition to retirement life because there's no turning back, there's no redos. At least in my case, I spent 1 year in my transition before I made the big announcement. I, Frank J. Donahue, Airbus 300 captain, seniority 263 of 4,800 pilots, with over 30 years and over 9,000 hours of impeccable service, will retire from FedEx February 28th. 2018, a very important milestone. Thank you for giving me the opportunity and playing a pivotal role in building the most successful transportation company worldwide. Thank you to all of the diverse professional pilots for the great memories, your contributions to all those safe and legal flights. And thank you to all other personnel who participated to the reliability and efficiency of the FedEx operations. What will I miss? Well, I'll miss the pilots and their diverse flight personalities and our conversations and those great layover memories. I will miss all other good-hearted employees. I will also miss hand flying an approach and landing a big, wide-bodied jet. Flying can be a walk in the park. What I mean is it can sometimes be very easy to do and usually pleasant. Yes, flying can be like a walk in the park, especially when there's no emergencies, no maintenance issues, no weather problems, no traffic delays, no physical or mental issues, and a whole slew of events that could happen. What will I not miss? I won't miss getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning and flying those various flight schedules that has affected my circadian rhythm cycles. I won't miss the extended duty times, the long nights, the reroutes, the diverts to another airport, and most of the trip revisions, and the ongoing regulations, the CDLs, FCIFs, FOM NOTAM changes, PBH changes, QH changes, MEL changes. And then there's the paperwork. Oh, there was the paperwork. The expense reports, the insight reports, FOCA, ASAP, NASA reports. And then there's the changes, the normal and abnormal flight operational procedure changes, and the mandatory Phase 1 emergency memory item procedure changes. Did you know pilots can break any rule or law during an emergency to get the jet safely on the ground and save lives? Just like Sully Sullenberg did in the New York City Hudson River. But then afterwards, you may have to answer the whys and hows of your captain's pilot command decision. Oh yeah, there's the training. Every 6 months, airline pilots are required by federal law to take flight simulator check rides. I call this yanking bank school because you're doing a lot of yanking and banking. We have to practice multiple complicated and emergency tasks. If you fail this ride, you can lose your job. Every year, airline pilots have to take an in-flight check ride, a line check we call it. If you fail this ride, you can lose your job. And every 6 months, pilots must pass an FAA flight physical. If you fail this, you can lose your job. Also, if you fly too fast, on the wrong heading, or on the wrong altitude, you can be violated by the FAA, and you can lose your job. Pilots are the most regulated professionals in the United States. Then the work schedules. Oh yeah, the change in work schedules. Next month's trip pairings. Deviating, deadheading, and jump seating, especially at FedEx. You know, we're shipping 2 million packages every day, and if it's not on time, it's free. 99.8% of those packages are on time, so we go through great lengths to make sure it's on time. And then there are probably a few other things that I've already blocked out of my mind that I will not miss. What are you going to do? You better think about this one before you retire. I'm going to sleep from 10 to 6 whenever I choose, which will greatly improve the health of my human body. I will continue philanthropy, gardening, fishing, traveling, reading and researching, and I will continue to develop this Not Why YouTube channel with your help. So subscribe now to my weekly Not Why vlog, Wednesdays, every Wednesdays at 12 p.m. I've enjoyed many tailwinds in my worldly flight career, and I'm very thankful for that. So always fly safely.